Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are streaming Chapter 5 of Endless Summer Book 2. If you haven't joined me before, welcome! I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right here on the screen, also below the player at twitch.tv/aromanticace. If you cannot read the words in either spot, go to that website, click on the graphic there, and it will take you to my Wattpad where you can read the most recent version of the drinking game rules in text form. Also, if you haven't joined me before, the story so far. So we are playing as Kira, a college co-ed who won some kind of trip to this, private tropical island with several of her classmates, some of whom we didn't know and a lot of whom didn't even like us. And upon arrival, we discovered that we were the only ones on the island. There were no guests at the resort. There was no one in the air traffic control tower. This island is literally completely deserted, or so we thought. But what the island did have was flying seahorse fairies and frost-breathing foxes and saber-toothed tigers and the Na'vi, or the Watchers, or the Vanti, or whatever. They're the Na'vi. Come on. Just, come on. Anyway, we're still trying to get off the island. But apparently now we have to collect these amber idols in fulfillment of some prophecy that the Vanti believe in about basically Ragnarok. It's the end of the world. Apparently we're going to bring about the end of the world or something. I don't know. Anyway, but they exiled us. We're supposed to bring about the end of the world. So, on the one hand, they, want to help us, but on the other hand, they're going to exile us to this deserted island off the coast of our deserted island. But this one is more deserted because there are piranhas between here and the other island that will destroy your boat if it's not coated in, I don't know. Anyway, so now we're just stuck here. We're just stuck on this island with nothing to do except wonder why a pirate is sailing up to us. It's a mystery, y'all. Kind of like the rest of this island. So with that, the stinger for Chapter 5 is, who's the newcomer to Sharktooth Isle? You and your friends set out on a rollicking quest for pirates' booty. Do they mean one way or the other way? Let's find out. So this is Act 4, Chapter 5. There are many things I keep hidden. Ooh. So we are on Sharktooth Isle, as the map says. The strangely attired woman levels her wheel-lock pistol at Sean's head. Easy, easy! Did you not hear me? I said, take me to Captain Malatesta before I begin firing! Whoa, wait, we don't know who that is, but okay. And believe me, mon chers, I do not miss. Okay. Leave him alone! Wait! We can say, you can't take on all of us, which, with a wheel-lock pistol, honestly, she is going to have a hard time doing. We'll do what you want. Will we, though? Or, your captain is dead. Is he, though? We don't know that for sure, so, I'm hesitant to say that, but she's only got a wheel-lock pistol. There's, what, 12 of us, counting Lila? So I don't know, I feel like we can take her. You can't take on all of us. Ha! I welcome the challenge. Actually, I would need a fair amount of time to reload. Yeah, that's my point, honey. Lady, I don't know what black pearl you just stepped off of, but we don't want any trouble. Quoi? You don't work for Malatesta? No, we don't work for anybody. Thank you, Sean. We don't work for anyone. Mind putting the gun away? The woman glances toward the dilapidated manor, her brow furrowed in confusion. Zoot the Lord! What happened here? If I had to guess, I'd say you've been gone for a long, long time. C'est impossible! I've only been away from home a fortnight! About that. Welcome to La Huerta. Time is kind of borked here. She finally lowers her pistol. If you don't work for him, why are you on Sharktooth Isle? We were exiled here by the Vanti. Let me tell you, those hooligans just throw whoever they want out here, guilty or not. Lila is so angry about this. Who's Malatesta, anyway? Captain Malatesta runs this place. Or at least he did. I was his first mate until he decided my sway on the rest of the crew was too much of a threat. He banished me to La Mer, but as you can see, La Mer, she guided me back. It takes more than un petit planche to get rid of Yvonne the Incorrigible. Okay, we finally got a name. Cool. Huh? Whatever she just said was French to me. Yeah, well, it wasn't coming out of my mouth, but whatever. It was French, you moron. A little plank. Oui, exactement. She mimes a kiss at Alistair. Oh dear. Oh, this is gonna be exciting. A few hours after I stepped off that plank, I washed ashore beside the big tree. The people there were kind enough to let me borrow a boat. Oh, that doesn't sound like the Vanti. No, but it explains how she made it past the Klawi. Klawi? All those barracudas in the water? They're only repelled by a special sap the Vanti put on their ships. It's why we're stuck here. Any chance you'd give us a ride over to the main island? I could perhaps assist in return for help with a concern of mine. Ugh, freaking quest givers. There we go, there's some genre savvy. Take a drink. Oh, hopefully I didn't just kill it. What exactly do you need help with? Oh, please say a high seas adventure. Diego's just so ready. Please say something quick and simple. Please say yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum. Easy there, Raj. Easy there, buddy. I need to reclaim a certain knockbox of mine from Malatesta. I left it full to the brim with precious booty. I'm sure you did. Did she just say... Shut it, Scrub Lord. It should still be hidden in the east wing of the manor. Could use a few extra pairs of eyes to seek it out and hands to bring it back. I doubt there's much treasure left in this place. Yvonne reaches into her vest pocket and tosses a small golden ball into the air, deftly catching and throwing it again. There is if you know where to look. A little scavenger hunt, and then we all get away from this blasted isle together. Très raisonnable, non? So we can say, sounds like a deal. Okay, but I want that ball and a share of the loot. Or, only if you help us get our idols back from the Vanti. Well, the Vanti don't have the idols, do they? Or did they take those off us? Maybe they did. But regardless, that's not our major concern right now. Our major concern is technically getting off the island, but I see no reason to not try to, sweeten the pot. So I'm gonna say, okay, but I want that ball and a share of the loot. Yeah, now we're talking. Rum! Bring me rum! Easy there, Raj. Your alcoholism is showing. Let's not get greedy, guys. We've got to focus on getting out of here. You ask quite a lot of Yvonne. Why are you referring to yourself in the third person? She clicks her tongue, weighing your conditions carefully. D'accord. You have a deal. With a flick of her wrist, she tosses you the golden ball. We will catch it, I guess. Alright, so that was a clue. So we found 8 out of 10 clues on Sharktooth Isle. Or in this chapter, or in the act. We've got more gold than iron around here. Melting it down for bullets adds a certain je ne sais quoi to one's shots, no? Gold actually makes a terrible bullet because it's very soft, so the penetrating power is not great. But when it's what you've got, it's what you've got. Wait a minute. You just learned that you're stranded in the future, centuries after everyone you knew died, and all you want is treasure? Okay, technically she doesn't know it's centuries in the future, she just knows that, it's been a while. And frankly, buildings decay faster than you think they do. Perhaps you are not familiar with pirates? Not so much. Allons, wow, let's try that again. Allons, mes amis. Yeah, you too! Sure. I think she wants us to follow her. Oh. Yvonne leads everyone around the side of the manor. You arrive at a wall thickly overgrown with vines. Zoom! This wasn't here before. In a single motion, Yvonne unsheathes a dagger and swipes at the clinging plants. Sturdier than they look. Malatesta, you goat's uncle. If you hadn't taken Shoshu, I'd be able to clear these with ease. Shushu? My cutlass. A blade of exceptional balance and keen edge. Yvonne makes 2 slicing motions. Shoo! Shoo! Well, okay, onomatopoeic names do tend to work, yeah. Solid nickname. Easy there, Jake. We don't know this woman. Sharp as the north wind he was. Won him off the corpse of that spineless cur Admiral Higginbotham. Well, okay then. But Malatesta stole Shoo for himself when he threw me overboard. I mean, you don't let good stuff go to waste. You open your duffel bag and peek at the cutlass you found in the Celestial. I bet this is the one. Should I give it to her? So, we can give her the cutlass, or we can keep it hidden. I think, like, we want this woman on our side, right? So if she finds out we've been keeping the cutlass from her, she's probably not going to be real happy. So I'm going to give her the cutlass. We found this on display. Mon Dieu! Shoo! I guess you can hold on to it for now. Merci. Yvonne jubilantly takes the sword and kisses you repeatedly on each cheek. Well, I did not consent to this, but okay. That was really sweet of you, Kira. Ah, chouchou, mon coeur. With a series of well-placed slashes, Yvonne brings the entire bank of vines crashing down in front of everyone. She tosses the cutlass into the air, grabs the hilt, and tucks the blade into her belt. As the dust clears, an ornate door is revealed behind the overgrowth. After you, ma chers. Yvonne holds the door open, allowing the group to file through. As Jake enters, she grins and swats him on the backside with the flat of her blade. Yeah, whatever. It's cute, it's cheeky, it's also sexual harassment. Hey now, easy on the merchandise. Yeah, I kind of don't like this attitude that he just automatically likes it because he's a guy, I guess. I'm not here for that. Ugh. So we can chuckle appreciatively or scowl at Yvonne. The problem with the scowling option is they're going to spin that as jealousy. And it's not jealousy, it's literally like, don't fucking... Especially since Jake literally... Like, he's doing the, like, wink grin thing, but he's also telling her to stop. So I feel like I shouldn't encourage this. I'm gonna scowl at her. Scowl at Yvonne. Oh, I see. You think you see something, but whatever. I'm afraid jealousy does not become you, Sherry. See, yeah, it's not fucking jealousy. It's literally you're not respecting his body, Yvonne. You don't get a pass just because you're a girl and he's a guy. Once inside, you find yourself waiting for your eyes to adjust to the darkness. You hear footsteps, and then the sound of flint sparking against steel. Yvonne lights a candelabra, faintly illuminating the area. Guys, I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah. There's some genre savvy again. Take another drink. You do? The pineapple I had for breakfast, I mean. Okay, sure. I think it wants out. Oh, dude. TMI, man. Malatesta originally built these rooms for his mistress. When the Black Death took her life, this wing was walled off and became a place for safekeeping our most valuable treasures. Are you kidding me? People died of bubonic plague in here? I am so out. It sounds like it was hundreds of years ago. Michelle will probably be fine. Tut tut, Sherry. This was many years ago, even for me. It is safe. Well, except for the deadly traps. Watch your step, eh? No. What? Now you're telling us? If this place is that dangerous, it's probably best if some of us wait outside. Yeah, so we don't kill literally everybody. Might be a good idea. Raj, Michelle, and Diego head back through the door. Diego's like, I've had too much adventure. I'm out. Yvonne leans down to peer at a skeleton with a metal rod protruding from its ribcage. If anyone else feels too lily-livered, now's your chance. But bring it on. I ain't scared. Okay, Craig. Craig throws up his arms in an overly defiant gesture, accidentally knocking over a cobweb-shrouded urn. Okay. From somewhere nearby, you hear a series of clicks. Look out! A vertical line of darts flies across the room toward you. We gotta get out of the way, so we need to roll. You drop into a crouched position and find yourself eye to eye with Jake, who's done the same. To the side! You and Jake somersault out of the way. Don't know why it's not bringing up his dialogue here. Anyway. Nice moves. Wait, come on. There it goes. Oh, we missed something, but oh well. Ah! Oh, I see. Alistair got hit, is what we missed. Must be a sedative. Feeling suddenly knackered. Oh boy. Alistair shuffles over to a decaying sofa and lies down. Alistair! Are you okay? This ain't nap time, Malfoy. Of course it is. 11 bells was always nap time. Sweep the floors and tidy faces. It's time to take our daily graces. Okay, Alistair's gonna go night-night now. You know, I think I'd better get him to a safer location. Lila carefully curves her arms beneath Alistair's back and legs and begins carrying him toward the door. She is strong. The hell? He's twice her size. Thank you, Craig. Please be careful in here, Kira. As Lila exits with Alistair, Yvonne begins stalking toward a curtained doorway. Ah, I think I see my lockbox. You and the others follow her into a well-appointed bedroom, where a lacquered coffer rests atop a canopied bed. Yvonne clicks her tongue disappointedly. Quel dommage. It is not the right one. She squints at the lid of the coffer and yanks out a folded piece of parchment. What's this? A letter from Malatesta? Yvonne, I knew you'd claw your way back from hell, you traitorous... flowery language. Very flowery. I hope you waste away in here with only the memory of your greedy, filthy... blah, blah, blah. You'll never ever find it. With spite, Mal. Okay. Sounds like you two were close. She gnashes her teeth and tears the page to shreds. Malatesta, you corpulent beluga, you're wrong! I know exactly where you put it. Amis, as La Mare is my witness, you have my word we'll all be eating salamagundi in Bridgetown after we search one last location. Yvonne tosses aside the coffer. It bounces to a stop at Quinn's feet. The lid pops open a crack and becomes stuck. An object catches the light inside. We shall take a closer look at what appears to be another idol that is somehow floating above its base. I assume because the design of this particular idol would have made it look really unfortunate if they'd have added a stem. Oh, we have to actually take a closer look, whatever. It's an idol! Kira, do you think you can get it out? So, we can break the coffer open for 12 diamonds, or we can leave it, and we kind of need the idols, so... As much as I don't want to go through another death scene, so yeah, we're gonna have more character death, FYI, but we're gonna break it open. You take a brass candlestick holder from the fireplace mantel and wedge it under the lockbox's lid, trying to pry it off. Come on! Finally, the lid's hinge cracks, and the box springs open, revealing the amber idol in the shape of a mermaid. It's so beautiful. You and Quinn reach for it at the same time, and the moment your fingers graze it, you're ripped out of the manor, hurtling through space-time. In a flash, you're back at Hartfield. Quinn sits alone on the edge of the park fountain. She leans forward, cradling her phone to her ear. You can see the hurt in her expression. Yes, Mom, Lucky I don't sue for malpractice. We need a second opinion. Those doctors your father takes you to are idiots. Yeah, I would think that hurtling through space-time would make you a little nauseous. Yeah, I would agree with that. Mom, I don't want you to do this I don't want to do this behind Dad's back. He takes you places behind my back, like that Channel 5 interview, practically begging for donations? You must have been humiliated. I'm the one who cares about your well-being. He's just using you. I can't believe you would defend... Okay, holy shit. Wow. Yeah, I guess, I missed a trigger warning for family domestic problems. Ouch. Sorry, y'all. Hot tears stream down Quinn's cheeks. She covers her face as sobs shudder through her body. Her mother's voice fades into the background. A gentle touch stirs her. Quinn looks up. Hi. I don't mean to bother you, but are you okay? Oh, of course. Thanks for asking. I'm great, really. Okay, Quinn. I've been there too, you know. I know how intimidating and lonely college can be. But you don't have to pretend to be okay all the time. Quinn looks down at her phone. The call's still connected, her mother's lecture continuing unabated. The phone buzzes and flashes a text from Dad. Call me. Got an idea. Don't tell your mother, she'll just get in the way again. Wow, this is so incredibly unhealthy. Oof. Oh, poor Quinn. Oh. It's my parents. They're always passive-aggressively fighting with each other, but they do it through me. Like I'm just a pawn in their game. Yeah, that would be the unhealthy part. Grace sits down beside her. A pawn, huh? Well, I play a lot of chess, so if you're just a pawn, all you gotta do is keep fighting. And when you make it to the other side, you'll be the queen you always carried inside you. This is a very pretty sentiment, but also kind of just telling Quinn that she needs to suffer through her parents using her, which, no, honey, no. Your parents need to knock that shit off, is what needs to happen. So, this is not well handled. Quinn laughs, wiping away her tears. I'm Quinn. What's your name? Grace. It was really nice to meet you, Quinn. Yeah, you should also play the game of abuse. Grace, apparently. Yeah, yeah, yep. I have so many feelings. You too, Grace. See you around? Sure hope so. Grace walks off with her book bag, looking back to wave and smile. Quinn waves back. She's just kind of feeling her feelings at the moment, I think. She looks down into the fountain, her reflection warping in the water. Then to the phone, still buzzing with her father's texts. Her mother's voice is still blasting from the tiny speaker. She drops the phone into the fountain, watching its screen until it flickers and dies. I don't really blame her here. Once more, you're catapulted forward, the world blurring until you're high in the branches of the Vonti tree village. Nearby, Quinn sits on a bridge, her legs dangling over the edge, looking out at the infinite sea. Yeah, this is where the character death is, just so you know. Quinn. Your own voice startles you. You look down and see you're in your own body, but somehow not in control of it. This is true. We ourselves have not appeared in any of the visions until now, so this is interesting. Your legs carry you forward until you're sitting on the bridge beside Quinn. Oh, I'm glad it's you. We did it, Quinn. We saved the day. Can you believe it? As a matter of fact, I can. Really? Yeah, because of you, Kira. More than this place, more than everything that's happened to us, it's you that makes me believe in the impossible. Aww. Good. Because we've still got a long road ahead if we're ever gonna get out of here. Not me. Oh no. What do you mean? Quinn leans against you and gazes at the horizon. Tearing up, her eyes shine like the sea. Everyone fights so hard to have some say in their own life, to have some control over themselves. But in the end, all we really have control over is whether we appreciated what we had. So, do you appreciate it? I haven't always, but I do now. Hey, you okay? Are you tired? Quinn's words grow softer and slower. Her eyelids flutter, barely staying open. Her voice is like a whisper. And when you finally make it to the other side, you'll be the queen you always carried inside you. Quinn goes limp, her head slumped on your shoulder. Quinn. Hey, wake up. Quinn? Quinn! Quinn, wake up. Quinn! You gotta wake up! Oof. Just like that, you're back in the manor. Your vision is fuzzy from tears. Kira? Why are you crying? I don't want to say. I'm really glad you're here with me right now. Yeah, it's a good way to go about that. Aw, right back at you. Aw. Quinn touches your face, brushing away a tear rolling down your cheek, and turns away to explore the room. No! No, she's too pure for this world. It's not okay. You look down. In your white-knuckled grip dangles the mermaid idol. Okie dokie, so that's 5 out of 12. We're doing good. If I was Game Cure, I'd be like, Quinn, do you have cancer? Well, we actually know. So first we saw the dossier, right? And then she actually told us in the last episode that she does have Rotterdam syndrome. And that it's, fatal. So we do know, but we don't have reason to believe, at least right now, that it's progressing that quickly to where it would happen on the island. So yeah. Yeah, but still. It'd be immediately like, are you sure you're okay? Do you need to lie down? Do you need water? Do you need food? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? Quinn. No, yeah. So be that moment when it's a bad thing to have too much information about the future, because as you try to change it, you tend to bring it about. Be that situation. I don't know what my software is doing tonight. We've collected 5 out of 12 of the Catalyst idols. That's our achievement. Yvonne says, be cautious on your way out of here, Ami. Mind every step. Click! A pressure plate sinks beneath Craig's foot. Good job, Craig. What was that? Oops. Again. God damn it, Craig. We're never taking you on the important missions ever again. Damn it, Craig! Zara's with me. Pitch black smoke begins to pour through vents in the floor. Joy. Don't breathe that, Mayami! Too late. The cloud emerges through the doorway, causing the tattered curtain to billow outward. Try to shove furniture over the vents, I think. Sean! Craig! Help me push down those shelves! Like, you'd literally try to stop it from getting in, seems like the best idea. On it! Hup! Together, the three of you topple a large bookcase onto the vents, effectively covering them. Furball runs along the edge of the bookcase, sealing it to the floor with ice.
Good boy, Furball! You're a very good boy.
Ruff!
He is very angry that someone tried to kill his friends.
Bien! You've bought us some time, at least. There's still too much smoke. Everybody out of here, pronto! The entire group begins running through the haze for the exit. Thunk! A series of metal bars slide into place in the doorway, trapping everyone inside. Joy! This escape room really means it. Yvonne? This is where you tell us about another way out. All of the other doors were walled off. Well, that's just peachy, Buccaneer Barbie. The smoke has become so thick you can hardly see one another. Either way, we gotta get Okay, that is not what he said. Either we get ourselves out or we get the smoke out. Think fast, people! Estella picks up a brass floor lamp. Out of the way. I'm going to ram the door. I don't think that's actually gonna help when they're metal bars and you are but one person, but sure. There's a window near the ceiling. I think I can climb up there. Think is not good enough. That old cannon in the corner looks like it might still be functional. This seems dangerous. All of these seem like bad ideas. Cannon, sure. Are you gonna try to use it as a battering ram? This seems like a good option. No, there's still a cannonball in there. Okay, we have no proof that this powder is worth a damn, Grace. We're gonna blow our way out. Oh god. If this goes wrong, it goes really, really, really wrong. Ooh, oh boy. Oh boy. Grace pulls out a book of matches from somewhere and works frantically to strike one up. Aim it at the wall, Kira. I'll try to light the fuse. You brace your back against the cannon and try to shove it into position. That's it. Now cover your ears. Boom! A shower of plaster and bricks bursts from a gaping hole in the wall. Yeah, I suppose Grace does seem like the type of person to just carry around matches just in case. Yeah. But where did she get the matches is my question. The black smoke rapidly drifts out. Craig climbs down, Estella drops the floor lamp, and all of you make your way outside. Because apparently we blasted a big enough hole, I don't know. Whew. Now that's how you make an exit. Yeah, it's one way to make an exit.
You guys okay?
Yup, thanks to Grace. Indeed, such an industrious girl. Aw. I couldn't have done it without you, Kira. Sure. Great work, you two. Craig and Zara furtively glance to check on each other. Aw, you two. Stop staring. Huh? I'm not staring, you're staring. Okay, Craig. So, where are we headed now? La Grotta Bijou, the Jeweled Cave. Cool. Yvonne launches into a run toward the front entrance of the manor. Why is she heading back to the foyer? Why are we following a pirate around? What's the meaning of life? Short stuff, we could sit here and ask questions all day and be none the wiser. Man has a point. Agreed. Let's just get this done. You enter the foyer to find Yvonne digging through an old wardrobe. Nearby, Grace tends to Alistair, who's sitting on the floor with his head in his hands. Aw. Try to take it easy for a while, okay? What I wouldn't give for a cup of chamomile with lemon. Okay. Mrs. Finderlidge would always make me a tea and a cucumber sandwich when I was... Shh. Just rest. Alistair's totally tripping. Those booby trap darts must have really got to him. He's a little delirious right now, but it'll wear off in a bit. Across the foyer, Yvonne kicks a stack of old papers, causing them to whirl lazily about the room. Of course the map isn't here. That would be too easy. I mean, yeah, that's pretty genre savvy there, Yvonne. Take a drink. This is evidently just genre savvy night. A map? What about the one on the wall? No, that is La Huerta. I need the Shark Tooth map. She sighs, straightens her hat and coat, and walks over to you. It seems I'll need to scout around for the cave's entrance. I know it's somewhere along the shore, but where? I think I saw some caves when we were checking out the island last night. C'est vrai? Ha ha! Show me, mon petit mangouste! If I'm not mistaken, she just called him a little mongoose. I could very well be mistaken, I'm guessing, but I'm not sure that describes Raj. I wouldn't peg him as a mongoose. He's a little bit more of a chipmunk. Everyone follows Raj and Yvonne outside, except Grace and Alistair. You two gonna be okay in here? Alistair suddenly rises to his feet. Ah! Do you hear that? No. Street buskers, just like every Sunday in Russell Square. An oboe and an accordion. Okay, apparently this has got some hallucinogenic properties too. cool. He begins to sway to music only he seems to be able to hear. Alistair, I think you're... Dance with me! Oh, God. What? Alistair waltzes across the foyer, his arms outstretched as if holding an invisible partner. Oh, he's so graceful. He's also very, very high. So, just saying. Do you think I should join him, Kira? Well, if you don't, he's probably going to fall on his face. This is probably a good idea. You're not the only one finding love in La Huerta, in case you couldn't guess from the fact that Alistair was in Grace's room with his shirt untucked. Some of your friends are feeling a spark too. Certain choices might fan the flames of love between friends. We can say, Grace, you should dance with Alistair or make him rest. Thing is that I need points with the little bastard, so... Grace, you should dance with Alistair. So like I said, he's gonna fall over otherwise. Grace nods and walks tentatively over to Alistair. Oh my god. That is not supposed to happen. Go away. This is supposed to be in notification-free mode. Let me quickly make sure that is true. I will be back in a moment. Okay, so the annoying thing is that when I back out of the app or out of the story for any reason and then back in, it kills the music for the rest of the scene. I don't know why, but okay. Dance with me! He takes her in his arms and guides her in a circular pattern across the floor. I don't know how to... Yeah, too late. Just follow my lead. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, this is terrifying. Good! I think I'm waltzing. As they dance and twirl, you feel like you can hear the music yourself. Do we now? Do we feel like that, His eyes lock with hers, and for several moments they whirl through the room in silence, lost in each other. Okay. Just lost in each other. I've had this dream before. Now that it's real, Oof! Yeah, figured. Alistair trips on the broken leg of a chair and nearly falls. Oh, careful! He stops dancing and dizzily sets himself down on a bed of grass. Apologies, I'm clearly a bit out of sorts. Really? Just try to rest. Grace kneels beside Alistair and reaches out to smooth his hair out of his face. Aww. I've never seen this side of you. Yeah, we've, known each other for all of, 2 weeks or something? I've never seen this side of you. I didn't know you could dance like that. I suppose there are many things I keep hidden. His hand moves to rest on her arm. Do you remember the teacher we had for probability and statistics? Professor Vesker. Whatever my program is doing. Alistair points up at an old painting of a cranky-looking nobleman in a frumpy hat. Don't you think? Spitting image. I'm not proud to say it, but I received a B- in that course. I didn't know that. Daydreaming too much. Hoping you might look my way. Wow, so there's apparently a bunch of, previously established relationships. This is interesting. Alistair. Alistair swallows hard and slowly raises himself up toward Grace. He kisses her, tentatively at first, then deeply and passionately as both of them give in to their feelings. I would like to remind you all that Alistair is high right now, and Consent is sober. Yeah. No. No. Whoops, I think that's my cue to leave. They separate as you head for the door, and on the way out, you can't help but give Grace a sly wink. This is terrible. Alistair is not sober. Okay. And Grace is happy about it. Alistair follows Grace's gaze, noticing you. He's happy about it too, I guess. I'm, feeling much better now. Thanks, Kira. Yeah, exactly. Technically, that's Kira's cue to be like, okay, I think you two need to, he needs to rest now. Yeah, not to walk away and... Ugh. Consent is sober. I'm just going to keep saying that. You catch up with the group beside a half-submerged cave mouth along the shore. The path inside is completely blocked by collapsed rubble. Bah! My treasure is inside this cave, but there is no way in! If I could spit in Malatesta's pox-blighted face right now! Furball leans his head down to look in the water. He suddenly jumps back. Oh friend. There's some kind of light down there. Glints of rainbow-colored light appear in the depths, seeming to come from somewhere within the cave.
Whoa! You guys see that? What is it?
The jeweled cave takes its name from thousands of luminous crystals growing along its walls. It has been many years, but I recall it being truly magnifique. I thought you said it had been like 2 weeks. Although that's just since she, left the island, not necessarily since she's been in the cave, I guess. Okay. Sounds like one hell of a show. Too bad the entrance caved in. If we can see the light through the water, that means there must be an opening down there. Jake grabs a piece of driftwood and gingerly dips it in. Guess there ain't no whatevers. Should be safe enough to swim. Any volunteers? I'll go with... So we can choose Estella or Jake to rack up points with, basically, which at this point, since we're not dating Estella and are not going to date Estella, because like I say, I can't keep track of more than one person, I'm sorry, is going to be Jake. So here we go. Oh, come on! I don't know what's going on with my program tonight. I'm so sorry. Jake says, I knew you were gonna pick me. Didn't doubt it for a second. Okay. We don't know how long the underwater passage might be. Could be a very long time without air. Again, if you can see the light... Honestly, it's probably not that far. Yeah, probably not. My record in the Navy was 9 minutes. Pretty sure I can still get close to that. Sure, dude. I don't believe you, but okay. 9, ami. What? Okay. I guess she's impressed. I don't know. Whatever. Just enough time for some do-good admiral to reload and aim for your head when it pops back up. I can hold it in for 12, which is... $14. Well, alrighty then. Have you all... Everybody put your rulers away, okay? Jesus. Wow. I can hold my breath for 14 minutes, so you both lose. Oh, I'm not sure I can match that. In any case, Kira, you should stay here. It's too dangerous for someone of your delicate constitution. Okay. Guess I'll have to leave it to the Guinness World Record crew. Oh, wait! I have something for that! I knew we'd need it eventually. I found it back at the Celestial. Lila removes her backpack and pulls out a wetsuit and scuba tank. Like you do. Just carrying around a scuba tank in your backpack. No one noticed, just scuba tank. Okay. What do you say, princess? In that, you can come with me into the cave. I would rather it was gillyweed. Honestly, I would so much rather it was gillyweed. It would make more sense. Besides, wouldn't mind seeing you in something skin tight. You have seen me literally in my skin! You know, the tightest of skin tight. Once wasn't enough, Jake? Oh my, so, scuba gear. Don't hold your breath. So we can explore with Jake, wearing this scuba gear, but no tank. I just want to point that out. There is no tank on her back right now. She's got the mask on, there is no tank. For 25 diamonds. Or we can let Yvonne go with Jake instead. I don't see why they're, like, is Yvonne not gonna come otherwise? Because I feel like there's no restriction on number of people who can go in here. If you can make it in there, you can make it in there. So, like, whatever. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go explore with them, but I'm just saying, number of people, well, okay, I guess you want, like, at least one person to stay back in case everybody, like, doesn't come out and try to go in and save them, but whatever. We've unlocked scuba in the closet. Looks like another diver just showed up. With that tank, you can stay below for an hour if you want to. I do not know what magic you are working with this contraption, but I dare not test it. You may go.
Again, I didn't say you couldn't come.
It's just that I'm gonna be the one wearing this. Also, are we scuba certified? Because there is a process. Wasn't asking your permission. Jake strips down to his shorts. Like you do. You ready for this, princess? Dude, I'm the one with the personal protective equipment. If you're asking about, like, you in what's maybe not your swim trunks soaking wet, again, I've seen you naked, but I accept that there might be, depending on the temperature of the water here, there might be some shrinkage. I think so. He takes your hand. Just hold on to me and don't let go. The two of you splash into the water and begin swimming downward. At one side of the submerged rubble, you find a gap allowing entrance to the cave. So we can hold on to his hand or race ahead. I think I'm gonna race him. I'm gonna race ahead. You kick hard, rocketing through the gap before Jake can get there. Looking back, you see him shake his head, trying not to laugh underwater. Yes. Excellent. I win. And it got us a point with him. The two of you continue on through a winding tunnel. Rainbow hues shine into the water from somewhere ahead. After a couple of minutes, the tunnel widens. The water becomes noticeably warmer, and you reach a new surface, discovering a kaleidoscopic display of shimmering, colorful crystals greets you as you take in the vast cavern. Very pretty. You stand in a shallow lake. A short distance away is a small island where a chest sits. Oh, wow. Huh, you ain't kidding. As you paddle toward the island, you feel a jet of warm bubbles against your leg. That would scare the hell out of me. Yeah, it'd be about the look on my face. This place is a giant jacuzzi. What kind of Niagara Falls honeymoon suite did we just swim into?
Wow, you're projecting a lot there, my man. I wonder why. You slip off your scuba mask, and the two of you stop to enjoy the warm jets. It must be a natural hot spring. This feels amazing. Yeah, no argument here. Jake closes his eyes. His wet hair drips onto his shoulders, causing rivulets of water to run down his lean, muscular body. Lean is a good word for it. I might also use lithe, and in his case, even wiry, because he is quite thin for as muscular as he's supposed to be. He's not bulky. You just gonna stare at me all day? Not that I mind. We can splash him or kiss him. Kissing is an option, so take a drink. And, oh, what the hell. Pucker up, Buttercup. We're gonna kiss him. You quietly make your way over and lean toward his face, briefly bringing your lips to his. Yeah, of course he liked that. Well, hello there. Hey. Got any more where that came from? I might. You feel his arms slide around your torso in the warm water. There's barely time to inhale before your lips are inexorably drawn together. I feel like you can, in fact, choose to take a breath first, but okay, sure. After a long, rapturous kiss, you separate and gaze into each other's eyes. The chest on the island catches your attention. Yeah, remember the thing that we're supposed to be here for, y'all? Come on. You beckon Jake, and the two of you head toward it. You find the lid firmly held in place by a lock. Figures. Jake swims to a deeper part of the lake. Waves of reflected light dance across the bottom in myriad colors. It's beautiful over here. Come check it out with me? You bet. You dive down to meet Jake, and the two of you come together in the depths. Okay. He's happy about this, I guess. Okay, I guess these are supposed to be his swim trunks. He looks absolutely ridiculous with the hair like that. That is almost some very unfortunate placement for the tap to continue finger. We're just gonna, designer did not think that through. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we can fall into his arms or make him chase after us. How would we fall? We're swimming. Feeling a little cheeky. I'm gonna make him chase me. Your suit allows you to glide through the water with ease, avoiding Jake. Which, naturally, he just thinks is funny as hell. Yeah, exactly. This is not the time. It is a really weird spot, like, for something like that, which I don't think, because it's only 25 diamonds, I don't think it's actually like an R-rated scene, but yeah, it's a really weird segue into it.
He grins and gives chase. The two of you swim even deeper. What are we doing? This is bizarre. Yeah, we're having a fun swim time while in the middle of this thick plot. Yeah. A flare of light erupts from nearby. You notice that a cluster of starfish are glowing due to proximity with you and Jake. This... What the hell? I am so confused. As you pass across the bottom, more and more of the little stars light up, each one a different color. You and Jake peer in wonder at the vibrant tapestry they make in the depths. Assuming that we're wearing the mask, which I forget if our icon showed that we were, we are probably the only ones who can see anything because humans aren't made to see underwater. Our eyes are literally designed to have air on the other side and not water, so we can't focus properly. And he would see colors, and that's about it. Finally, you return to the surface for air. This is really, really bizarre. I would rather have seen this, so you could still do this, like, cool phosphorescent starfish scene, right? I would rather see that done, like, in the tunnel in and out of the cave, not over here in this weird spot that we had to go to. You know, there's evidently no reason for us to be over here. This is weird. We weren't wearing the mask, so we didn't see shit. That was amazing. Yeah. You know, with you around, stuff like that, I don't even notice it. That's terrible! You, like, don't notice cool stuff because I'm here? To me, that sounds awful. Whatever happens after this, I'm glad we got brought together on this trip. Aw, but we got points with him, though. Me too. A ray of sunlight catches your attention, shining in for a moment from a small crack high up in the cavern wall. You seeing what I'm seeing? Sunlight! Maybe there's a way in for the others. Almost forgot all about the odd squad. Yeah, they probably think we're dead because we haven't come back yet, by the way. Using the crystals as grips, you and Jake climb the wall until you reach the fracture. The wall's crumbling here. I think With a little push, you manage to open a small pathway. This isn't dangerous at all. You spot the others waiting below. Hey, how y'all doing down there?
Whoa! I see Kira and Jake!
Amis! Thank la mère. I thought you'd crawled into Davy Jones's locker. Yeah, that's what I figured. Come on in. You guys will want to see this. Yeah, they will. The group makes their way up to the crevice and enters the cave.
Damn, son!
Yvonne swims out and immediately begins working to pick the chest's lock. Wait, don't you have a key? I thought it was your lockbox. Okay, this doesn't necessarily mean she has the key on her, though. She scowls, unable to spring it open. I, lost it. But I do have this. Yvonne pulls out her pistol and promptly blasts a hole in the chest's locking mechanism. This actually is not that effective, but go off, I guess, especially if your bullets are made of gold. It's là! Yvonne pries open the lid. Coins and valuables go flying across the area as she impatiently digs through the chest.
Woo! Make it rain! Hey, that's good stuff.
Craig and Zara scramble to gather pieces of treasure before they roll into the water. So we can pick up a jeweled tiara, swoop in on a giant gold chain, or keep our eye on Yvonne. I'm really not all that interested in treasure, but Yvonne seems to be looking for something, and I want to know what it is. Yvonne's eyes widen as she lifts a beat-up compass out of the chest. She glances around furtively, pockets the small device, and then addresses the group. Oh, so she would have hidden it from us otherwise. Interesting.
Fortune has certainly cursed me, for what I seek is not here either. Malatesta, you thrice-damned bootlicker!
Mm-hmm. I'm so sure. She throws up her arms and sits down in a melodramatic show of defeat. So, what was that you put in your pocket then?
Pardonnez-moi? My English, you see, it is not always so good.
Yeah, nice try, sweetheart. Come on, out with it. She is very disappointed that she can't get away with it. She reluctantly pulls out the compass. It is an antique compass, and we shall examine it. It is 9 out of 10 clues. We're doing well. Yvonne snatches it back from you. I merely take my old compass in order to navigate my way to safer shores. The rest of the booty I leave most graciously to all of you. I wonder where they got this idea for a pirate of the Caribbean looking for a compass that's more valuable than a chest full of gold. Where could that idea have come from, I wonder? But we're not using any names or likenesses, so Disney can't come after us. Doesn't mean they're not gonna try. Sure. In any case, a deal's a deal. Let's be rid of this place. Yvonne gets up and marches toward the hidden opening. The rest of you follow. You emerge from the cave into a bracing gust. We can make use of this wind, mon amis. To the boat! As you head toward Yvonne's outrigger, Alistair and Grace emerge from the manor and hurry over. Once everyone climbs aboard, Yvonne and Jake guide the craft into the water. Craig leers over the edge at a cluster of writhing fish. Hey, Chloe! You feeling hungry down there? Too bad! The waves keep getting bigger as you move across the bay. In the distance, you watch the Vanti village pass by. Alistel. Despite being a prisoner, they really made me feel at home there. You sound like you miss it. Nah. Well, okay. Maybe a little. Do you miss Alistel, or do you miss someone at Alistel? The sky, steadily darkening since your departure, is suddenly thick with storm clouds. Raindrops begin to rustle against the boat's sail. A peal of thunder comes from overhead. Do you feel that, Kira? There's a distinct charge in the air. Yeah, that tends to happen before you get struck by lightning. As the storm continues to build, you notice a shadow in the depths. Ah, shit. Does anyone have more Semtech? Cool, that is gigantic and not at all terrifying.
Ah! By the devil himself, what is that?
It's the big guy. He's come back for us. The massive serpentine form moves swiftly toward the large tree at the other side of the cove.
He's headed right for the village!
Uh-oh. Oh, so we end on a cliffhanger. What will happen to the village now that this sea monster is back and presumably pissed? So we found both clues in the chapter and also the catalyst idol. So, yay! Achievement hunting is going well in this book. And, obviously we can restart the chapter or continue on. I'm going to continue on, but I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight. Each of these chapters is consistently an hour and a half, and that just makes for a really long stream. So I will pick this up again next Friday for more of Endless Friday, so that'll be chapter 6. Same time, same place, twitch.tv/aromanticace at 7 p.m. Pacific if you want to watch me live. I will also return on Monday with more Perfect Match Monday. So also the same time and the same place, twitch.tv/aromanticace at 7 p.m. Pacific Monday night. So that'll be a good time. Where are we in that one? We are... Oh, we just met Alana again. That's right. And I'm busy being pissed off because I'm expected to make nice with Alana and I don't want to. For reasons that you can learn in the VODs or watch me live, and I'm sure I'll tell you all about it again. So tune in for that. Y'all enjoy whatever it is you do between now and Monday. Catch you later.